Hello everyone. Today I want to do a tutorial on breath work. My goal with all of these little videos that I'm putting together is to give you something that you can practice and benefit from, yes. However, when you practice yoga, you are going to get the most out of your practice, because I feel that a lot of people don't do yoga or try yoga because, one, they don't understand it. They don't know what to expect. And if you don't understand something, you don't know what to expect, you're probably going to avoid it, right? However, we also know yoga is very good for you. So I want to give you little bite-sized tutorials, things that you can practice, very easy, very attainable, so that when we do get into the regular yoga practices, or 15 half-hour practices that I will provide, you will be armed and ready, and you'll get the most out of your yoga practice. Because let's just face it, if you're going to do something, you might as well get the most out of it. So if you have an understanding, you know what to expect, and you know how to do some of these things, you're just going to have a yoga practice that is just kind of more more bang for your buck, right? So breath, the very foundation of a yoga practice, because we breathe while we're doing yoga. But what makes the breath the foundation of any yoga practice is that it gives us a focal point, and also sends signals to our brain and our mind to calm down, to slow down. It brings us into a mindful place where we're really paying attention, we're really in tune, and I can talk for an hour just on the benefits of that alone, which I won't. We're going to get right into it. It's a tutorial, meaning I hope you can take this and practice this on your own. I do not like to do many breath practices leading and instructing, only because everybody has a different breathing pattern. So it makes it very difficult for me to tell you. I don't want to tell you to breathe, inhale to 12, and then you're like gasping for air. You should never struggle or strain in a breath practice or a yoga practice. So please, I'm going to give you some tools. I'm going to teach you how to do it, and hopefully after this, try it on your own, at your own breathing pattern, and then you'll get more out of your breath practice. So rest your hands, actually, we'll do that first. Rest your hands, sit up nice and tall, relax the shoulders, and just make sure your spine is elongated so you can fully bring the breath in, completely filling the lungs. Now, this first part is a little corny, but very beneficial because we're very visual people. You've all, I'm sure, have steamed up, opened your mouth and fogged up a mirror or a window or something. The first practice is going to be Ujiya Breath. Ujiya Breath is also translated as whisper breath. So we're creating that sound, except it's not going to be that loud. Our mouth is going to be closed, and it's more audible to yourself. It gives you a focal point, and just a nice soothing sound, meditative quality. So get out your mirror, bear with me on this one. It's certainly going to help. It's a tutorial, and you all know how to do this. So open your mouth and fog up the mirror. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do that again, and I want you to pay attention to what you're actually doing to create that sound. What you're doing is you're lifting up the back of the tongue, closing off the glottis back there, narrowing the pathway, the tunnel to the throat. And that little constriction is actually very soothing, stimulates the walls of the throat, and it also creates that sound for us. So, paying attention to what you're doing, open your mouth. You're going to do that in a second. Get your mirror out, open the mouth, and then can you feel that you're lifting the back of the tongue slightly? Okay. Now, put it to practice. Rest your hands on your lap and sit up tall. Shut down your eyes if you're comfortable with that, and just bring your awareness to the breath. It's very simple. Now, with your mouth closed, can you start to engage Ujiya Breath? So not only are you bringing your focus and your attention to the breath, breathing in and out through the nose, you can hear the soothing effects of your breath. That harmony, that sweet sound that resonates and vibrates within you. And just a few more breaths in and out through the nose, focusing on the sound. If you get distracted, just bring it back. And now we're going to just stay where you are. Moving on to part 2, we're going to do equal ratio breath. Now our goal is to lengthen out the inhalation with the exhalation. So smoothing it out, balancing out the in and the out breath. This is where I'm going to just give you a general focus, and then you could do this practice with whatever the length of breath you're comfortable with. So press out all of the air. On your next inhalation, count to yourself 1, we're going to 4, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you engage that Ujjayi breath? 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to do that on your own. If you can get to 5 or 6, inhaling, whatever number is comfortable. But then now exhaling, we're going to reverse that count, whatever number you got to. And I want you to continue with that, inhaling, filling up the lungs. Take that little pause, and exhaling. One more on your own, counting. So evening out the breath, balancing. And then as you release that last breath, just come back to the natural breath for yourself. Okay, blink the eyes open. One last thing. This is alternate nostril breath. So you want to really take the Ujjayi breath and the evenness of the breath into this next practice. Equal or alternate nostril breath is really good if you're anxious or lethargic or you have anxiety. It just really helps to balance out the left or the right and the left hemispheres of the brain. Okay, it just kind of calms you. So we all need that every now and then. Maybe often, sometimes, some days more than others. So this is it. This is for you. What we're going to be doing is we're going to inhale through one nostril and exhale out the opposite side. And then we're going to reverse that. So there's this sweeping action going on. Now, if you have any sinus issues, obviously you want to avoid this and do this when, passages are clear. A couple different ways you can do this with the hand position. You can just simply block one nostril at a time, okay? It's very, very easy, thumb and first finger. Or I like to take my first 2 fingers, whatever hand, doesn't matter, like right in between the eyebrows. And this is where I kind of envision the sweeping of the breath through the brain. It gives me a good focal point. And you have your thumb and your ring finger on each nostril. So from here, just find your breath, close your eyes, settle in. And then you're going to press out all the air, close the left nostril, inhale through the right, close the right, exhale through the left. We're going to stay on this side, inhale left, close the left, exhale through the right. staying here. Inhaling right. Close, exhale left. Relax the shoulders. Inhale left. Close, exhale right. We'll stay here. Inhaling right. Feel the breath sweeping, clearing through the brain. Close, exhale left. Clearing, sweeping, just creating space. Inhale left. Close left, exhale right. One more on your own. When you're done, keep the eyes closed. Rest your hands on your lap. Just take a moment to absorb the nourishment of your breath, the effects of your breath. Blink the eyes open. And again, hope that this helps you to get a breath practice of your own. And I so appreciate you joining me. Namaste. Thank you.